Stats Canada has released the new retail trade numbers for October. Data for the previous month showed that sales were down in many provinces, while gas and fuel vendor sales were up. CTV's Kamil Karamali joining us live now. Good afternoon, Kamil. Okay, so we see the new retail trade numbers from Stats Canada. So what can you tell us about these?
Yeah, Phil, shoppers still might be paying an arm and a leg and $100 for Lego, but it looks like overall retail sales are down 0.2% in the month of October, and analysts say that shows that the shopping season is off to a slow start, last-minute shoppers like Kathy over there are maybe not buying goods or waiting until the closer to the end of the or right up to the cusp of Christmas. And so that means that the amount that was spent on retail across the country was just over $69 billion. Once again, in October, down 0.2%. This is the second straight month where Statistics Canada has said that there has been a decline in retail sales. You're seeing it there in the month of October, down 0.2% to $69.4 billion. Now, what really stood out, let's get to the bottom line because there's a lot of numbers here, but what really stood out was sales were primarily down in the food and beverage sector. That went down at the, you can see at the bottom, top left of your screen here, down 2%. What was dragging the food and beverage sales down that much in the month of October? Well, Statistics Canada says the BC liquor labor disruption played a big role. Actually, overall, we know food and beverage is a very large umbrella, but the subsector within food and beverage that really brought it down was beer, wine, and liquor, because it went down more than 10%, 10.6% in 1 month. That is a tough number to digest. It is a very high number for a monthly change. So once again, beer, wine, and liquor down 10.6%. I want to give you a snapshot of why they're saying that some of these numbers were down, but things are looking a little bit positive for November. Have a listen.
When we think about what happened in November, the Blue Jays definitely were, heading towards the World Series. So there may be some spending there, but basically, October looked fairly flat, came off of, some weak numbers that were going into the third quarter or fourth quarter. But the pickup in November basically is a great sign for what's to come for holiday shopping.
And another sector where we saw a bit of a turnaround, Phil, was the auto sector. It was down 2.9% in September. Was able to turn things around a little bit, up 0.5% in the month of October. So things looking a little bit better in the auto sector for the month of October. Back over to you, Phil.
All right, Kamil Karamali, thanks so much. I do appreciate that breakdown.